Welcome back to Men Eat Stuff. I'm Todd, and this is my second episode. I welcome everybody back. Thank you for watching and tuning in. In my first episode, I basically told you guys that I recently got divorced and I have to cook for myself now. And one of the things that I'm really trying to do is lose a little weight, stay healthy, get fit. And in that journey, I've realized that I don't really want to cook for hours at a time to eat something healthy. So I've come up with some of my own quick and easy meals that I think are pretty healthy. I'm not going to get into scientifics of these meals, but I'm just going to tell you guys what I can cook and how easy it is to cook these. I think if you try it, it will actually work for you too. So in my first episode, I actually didn't cook. I just made a dish that was some rice, sun-dried tomatoes, and sardines. In that episode, I showed you guys that I usually once a week, I will cook up a batch of rice. I have a rice maker, a crock pot, or what do you call it? It's one of those pot things, and you can cook up rice in that. So for this meal, I'm going to make for you guys some fried rice. Now, fried rice you think of as you go to a Chinese shop, and it's really greasy and nasty, and it's probably not good for you. I've got here steamed rice, so this is really healthy. It's not fried necessarily. I went to Aldi and I bought basically about a pound of organic beef. Okay, there's only a couple ingredients in this. You only really need the rice, the beef, and maybe one other ingredient. So I'm going to show you what you can do, and then I'm going to add a little to it for myself. I go to Costco and I buy a big bag of this organic mixed vegetables. Now, these are typically the vegetables you'd actually find in fried rice. It's carrots, sweet corn, peas, and green beans. So you could just do rice, the vegetables, and the beef if you want. When I cook, I always use avocado oil. I get this from Costco. It's organic avocado oil. It actually says a 500-degree smoke point. I used to use olive oil, but it actually burns very easily at a lower temperature. So I only use olive oil to add to my dish after it's already cooked, but I do use avocado oil for the pan. This doesn't matter to you guys so much, but I actually use cast iron only. Cast iron is it's pretty much all natural. It is non-stick on its own. I don't buy non-stick pans, but I think cast iron is great. Put a little avocado oil in there. Put your ingredients. Now, the only two other ingredients I'm going to add, this is optional for you. So I'm not chopping up vegetables for this. I'm going to show you how easy it is to eat healthy. These vegetables do not have any oil in it, do not have any salt in it. So when you buy these, you might think, well, it's frozen vegetables. Yeah, but it's frozen and they're in their original state, basically. I also buy a 3-pepper blend. Now you can get this from Whole Foods, you can get it from Amazon Fresh if you have one in your area. This is red peppers, green and yellow bell peppers. Okay, and then lastly I buy, and this is all organic, I buy stir-fry blend. This has broccoli, carrots, green beans, onions, more peppers and mushrooms. So you can see I've already put the avocado oil in the pan and got it heated up for you guys already, so you don't have to wait for me to do all that. I like to start with the vegetables first. Because these are frozen, they need a little extra time. They're going to heat up in the pan. They're also going to release a lot of moisture, some water, because they're frozen. So let's get those vegetables started first. Just going to add a little bit of all the different vegetables I've got. That's been sitting for a minute or two now. You can actually see that this is not frozen anymore. I like to try to do everything in one pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoot everything over to the side. Now that may not be fully cooked yet. Basically, it could still be a little cold or frozen in some of those vegetables. I'm going to push it off to the side. Now, I like to use beef. I'm not going to tell anyone that they should eat beef or pork or chicken. You can use whatever you want. I just find it very easy that the beef is thawed when I buy it, or you can freeze it and thaw it out yourself. But I pretty much just add that beef in here, spread it around a little bit until the beef is done, and then the last step. Now you can see the beef is fully browned. Sometimes there's a little bit of pink still left in it, but we're not done yet. So even if it's not 100% browned, we'll get it cooked by the time this is done. So really the last step I've got here is to add the rice. And like I said, I usually cook up that big batch of rice. So I'm going to do that now. While I do this, I want to tell you there is one other ingredient that I love to add. It's another optional ingredient for you. I don't think it's fried rice without a couple fried eggs. So I'm actually going to add some egg as this is still cooking. And that to me will be fried rice. So add a little bit of my rice here. And I'm going to mix that in, and then very shortly I will add a fried egg to it. But I love fried rice with eggs. So I'm just going to put that right on top of the rice. It will cook in, it'll fry itself. I'm going to just do 2 eggs for this. There we go. Now, going to have to let it sit another couple minutes for the egg to cook fully, but that'll make sure that the rest of the beef and everything else is cooked fully as well. So I've fully cooked everything. That egg was done. I've actually plated it for myself already. This is actually enough for 2 or 3 meals. I probably won't even be able to eat everything I've got on the plate here, but I want to zoom in very quickly and just show you guys, you know, the beautiful colors of the vegetables. These are real vegetables. I mean, I know you can get fried rice from a store and it might be good, but I can't speak much at how quality the vegetables are and the beef and everything else. So that is my fried rice. Now, I actually have enough for 2 or 3 extra meals here. I just want to show you guys this stuff is still steaming hot. I just finished it. You know, I'm not a spokesperson for Costco, but I love them. And you can go and buy a 4-bowl set at Costco just like this. I'm making enough food to where I always have enough for another meal or 2. So invest in some of these bowls so that you can keep your leftovers in the fridge and just heat them up as you need. Easy to microwave, easy to... Well, that's going to do it for the beef fried rice for today. I try to keep my videos to about 5 minutes or less. Obviously, it takes a little longer to cook it, but I'm sparing you guys that time. You don't need to see it frying in a pan. But the total cook time for this was anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. So it is fast to make, but I don't call it fast food. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please try it. You know, you'll have to make it for yourself at home. You're always invited to my place to eat with me as well. Hit me up. Send comments. Let me know what you guys think about the videos. Let me know if you cooked it and tried it. And give me any tips or pointers on what you'd like to see the next time. Thanks for watching.